Now, what we're gonna do today is I'm going to show you some features that the features are listed on your assignment. It's called Monday, Tuesday slideshow review. So today you're gonna be reviewing how to apply a layout, how to transition between slides, applying a theme, creating a custom theme, adding speaker notes, inserting these items that you're gonna most likely use in your project. What are they? One of them is diagram, the other is tables, and we also have charts. So charts are useful. All right, let's say you have several countries and then each have a population. You want to use a chart to clearly explain which country has most dense population. Charts gives you much better picture. You could use a table, but chart is better visually. So same thing you can use with historical facts. You're doing the Egypt right now, right? You can maybe have, I don't know, if you're talking about population, you can put some years and then increase of population over the years. Possible. All right. Now let's go on a slide. So I'm going to create a new slide. Okay, I actually attempted to do a few things here. Let me cancel them out and then create a new one. So new presentation. Okay. Now, this is your new presentation. What was the first feature? The first feature is applying a layout. So what is a layout? Layout, it's the way your page looks like. What do you have right now here? I have two boxes, right? Click to add a title and then also click to add a subtitle. So this is sort of a layout. But if you want to change it, you have options. For example, Juan wants to do a different slide where he has like 5 images on the slide. You could do that. How? By going to layout, which is right next to the background. So you see, I have a layout with two pictures. Can you guys see it? So this is a layout with two pictures or text boxes. Or you can do another layout. Let me go to do another layout. For example, um, you could have maybe something like this. All right? Click to add text. So you see, we have different layouts. You can create your own layout. How do we create a new layout? If you want to do a new layout, you want to get a blank page and actually add your things onto it. For example, I want to add an image. I'm going to click on this image. All right, and then you pick, actually, before that, let's add few text boxes. For instance, let me add a text box here. Then I'm going to add another text box here. All right. Let's type something here. And let's type something here. So you see, I have two text boxes. You want to add an image? You click on image. Let's say I'm going to get something from web. Let's say Christmas. All right, this is the image. You add it. So you see, you're able to create different layouts. I have text here, I have text here, and I have a layout here. Now, do you guys see the boxes, text boxes? Do you see them? You see the boxes? No, you don't. All you do is just see a bunch of text, right? What I want to do is you click on the box and you want to add a border line. So because it's missing a border line, how do you think we do it? Let's see. Border way, border dash, border color. You see, if you add a border color, it's actually going to add you a border line, just like that. Because by default, you're not going to have any lines. This one doesn't have it. Right, Jason? So how do you add a border line to this one? It doesn't have to be black color all the time. Sometimes you can go with colorful thing, right? Let's add a different color. So this is a little pen. It says border color. If you put your mouse over the tool, it actually tells you what's the name of it. It says border color, as you can see, right? Let's make this box different color. For instance, let's make it blue. There we go. Now, this line is not thick enough, says Wincel. Let's change it. How do we make it thicker? If you guys check menus next to it, it says border way. You go to border way, you can actually pick the thicker line. So it is currently one. If you put it to 16, let's say, it's going to be pretty thick like this. So that's how you guys organize the borderline of your layouts. All right. You are going to need this. Jason, you are going to need this, so please listen carefully. Now, let's make this one's borderline, not straight line, but dashed lines. How do we do that? There's actually a bunch of options here. This is border color. This is border way. This is border dash. If you go here, you have a bunch of options to change your border lines to maybe dashed line, maybe dash dot line, and etc. For example, I'm going to go with this one. And I need to change the weight because you're not gonna probably see it. Oh, I actually see it. You see it. Can you guys see it? All right. This is what I don't like about this. Uh, okay. So, all right. Let's make it bigger. Now, let's click on the box and then change the way of the border lines. Let's make it 8. Now it is more visible, as you can see. So, it's up to you guys. You can customize your layout, adding different type of lines, changing the color of it, and etc. Okay. The next feature, what I want to show you, it's called transitions. For transitions, we have more than one slide because transition means it's the way we're going from one slide to another, right? Now, to do that, let's add another slide. So how do we add another slide? As you guys remember, you can either click on this plus sign or you click on the bottom of your slide and press on enter. It's going to add a second slide. There we go. So you see, second slide comes with a default layout. Again, you can change it if you want. You see layout, it's in your hand. You can add this one. Here you add a title. Let's say, what was that emperor's name? Ramses, right? Ramses the second. Ramses two. And then here you can put facts. Um, good facts. Let's say, and then unpleasant facts. I'm trying to use synonyms. Okay? So, slide number 1, slide number 2. You want to add a transition to it. Again, you have it here. You see, we did the layout in a minute ago. Now we're gonna do transitions. So to add a transition from slide to slide, all you have to do is just pick your first slide and then click on transitions. When you click on transitions, it's gonna give you a menu where you have to choose it. So on the drop-down menu, you have several options. Things like dissolve. You know what dissolve is, right? When you have a sugar, you put some water, and your sugar gets dissolved. We don't say disappear. It just blends in with the water. It's called dissolving, right? Or or for example, salt. Yeah, cotton candy. You put some water, it dissolves. We have a fade. You want to try all of them, okay? For example, let's do the dissolve. So if you add dissolve, if you do the slideshow, you're actually gonna see how it transitions. So look, I'm gonna to make a transition, you have to click on the slide. It didn't work, or it's going pretty fast. It's going fast. You see this fast? So you want to make it maybe between slow and medium because the other one was it was transitioning in 1 second, like milliseconds. It's going fast. So just bring it down to maybe 3.5 or 4 seconds. All right, now let's see again. Okay, so again, after you pick the dissolve from the drop-down menu, you change the time to close to slow, slideshow, and then this is how it's gonna transition, guys. Look, I'm gonna click on the slide. It's still going too fast. All right, let's see. Let's apply to all slides. All right. All right. Let's choose another slide. Maybe this is not the best one. Um, okay, let's choose another one, guys. Maybe this is always not a good option. Let's see. Let's see cube. Let's see what happens when we do cube. All right. Let's click. Oh, there we go. So you see that's the transition. So you need to adjust it from here. Yeah. Okay. So that's the transition. You can either, guys, apply to all slide. You can do individual transition for every single slide. All right. Again, either apply to all or you do individual. Any questions? So can you please add like 3, 4 slides? They don't have to be filled. You can be just put something to see the difference between slides. Just add a little item to each slide, and then just see that. So guys, on the same menu with transitions, we actually have another option here. It says object and you see this is the transition we added recently, right? Flip. Now, right on the bottom, it says object animation. You actually can animate the object which are present on your slide. So what objects do I have here? I have object number one, which is a text box, another text box, and also an image. Let me try to animate this image. All right. I want to click on the image and then I add animation. So what animation am I adding? It is going to, let's see, zoom out on the click. You need to click on it and it's going to go fast. Let me do it slower. All right. You want to add another animation? Sure. You can first make it zoom out and then you can also make it on the second click, you can make it spin. All right. So I added 2 animation to the same object, guys, to this image. Shall we test it? Let's test it. So, oops, let me go back. So this is the slide, right? All right. Where's my image? Wait a second. So this one, zoom out. Let me change this, guys. Not zoom out. Well, let me make it maybe spin first. And then the second one is going to zoom out. Fly out to the top. All right, let's do that. Slide. So I'm gonna click on this image. It's gonna flip, right? Because I added that animation. I'm gonna click again. It is going to fly away. So why would I need this kind of animations? This is what you guys can do. You can click on like you can have facts. All right, you can put boxes on top of those facts, and then you click on the box, it goes away, and you can read the facts. It's like uncovers the facts for you. You can do it in your history. By the way, I'm going to show you some examples on Wednesday. And then you click on the second box, it's going to fly away again, and it's going to show you the facts, which is disclosed under it. All right. Again, I'm going to show you, make some examples for you. Any questions? So now, so we talked about applying a layout. We talked about adding a transition between slides. Now I'm going to conclude this session with applying a theme. The rest we're going to have in a different session. Okay. So the next one is called applying a theme. So what is a theme? You know what theme is, right? So if you want to apply a different theme to your whole slide, or you can apply it to the individual slides, you guys have a section called theme. If you click on the theme, you can actually choose from the default theme. There are not many, not too many. All right. There's a limited number, but we're also gonna see on the next session how to create your own theme. But for today, let's use the ones which are present. So, for example, I wanna turn this first slide into a theme like this. It's called pop. So you're gonna click on pop, and it's gonna apply that theme to your slide. All right, this slide. All right. It didn't work because we changed a few things here, but let me try it again. Yeah, it's because I changed a lot of things here. That's why. Okay. Let's me try to add a theme to this one. And again, it's been changed. Let me try to add a new slide and apply this to this. All right, why it is not applying it? Let me see. Yeah, there we go. You see? I used this green, blue one, it applied the blue because on the others, the colors were different. So anyways, you can practice it. You can pick any theme and then apply it to your whole slide. For instance, let me go with this one. There we go. You see the color of my things change. All right, this is called the theme. Now, most likely you're not gonna use the current themes. You're gonna try to make your own theme, which is describing the ancient Egypt, the project you're gonna do on the history, right? So, uh, let's do the creating theme, custom themes on the next session. So I'm gonna pause now. Okay.